Okay, so we're going to deal with colors today, healing color vibes, because when you're dealing with colors, no matter what the color, right, you get different vibes. If you look in the mirror and you see something, if you're wearing something you don't like, your vibe actually goes down. But if you see something in the mirror that you actually look in the mirror and you go, oh, I like that, your vibe goes up. So when I go shopping for clothes and I look in the mirror, it has to say, 100% yes before I buy it, right? Any hesitation, and I say no. Because I went into a shop the other day, I had to kill 15 minutes, and I went into a shop and I said, oh, I see now, I see what they have in here. And they had a sale on, so I was all excited. I said, I go in here now. And I got a lovely little dress in there before. And but they hadn't them this time. So I spotted a pair of shorts in a beautiful color, perfect color, a lovely, lovely pink, bright pink. It was really, really nice. I haven't got it here with me now. But when I tried it on, it was lovely in the front, but the sides were a little bit, they weren't settling right. So I said, oh God, I really like the design and I really like the color and I really like the fit just for that. And I said, right, no, stop. It's not perfect. So leave it go. So I left it. And I'm kind of glad I did because that would annoy me, that little bit of, it doesn't sit right on the side. And my usual alterations lady isn't working with me anymore. And really, I didn't want to have to get them altered after buying them. They weren't that cheap, like. So I said, I'll leave them. So when you're shopping, make sure you're getting the right vibes. And you will, when you look in the mirror and you try stuff on, you will get vibes. So that's important, right? So colors have different meanings, right? And you have an array of colors and an array of shades, right? If you ever go into a paint shop, my God almighty, the amount of shades you're given is amazing, right? But when you hold them up to your skin, if you hold up something to your skin, like say, if I was wearing that, just that, right? Without the brown bit, right? The color, just like that, it's quite pale, so it doesn't really lift me, right? When you wear the navy underneath and you have the little strip of dark color, it lifts you a bit better. Now, it's not the greatest color on me, and it probably, if I went to a color specialist, she probably would say that's not the greatest color on you, but I know I can mix it with other colors and it'll lift it. So when you're looking and you're seeing stuff in the mirror, just be conscious of the color next to your skin, that it doesn't make you look pale or that it kind of lifts you a bit. All right. And some colors will and some colors won't. Like sometimes Jim tries on stuff and I go, oh no, that color, we can't buy that color for you. It doesn't do anything for you. You've heard that expression before, right? So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go through the colors and their meanings, right? Because this is quite interesting. I thought this was interesting. I was doing this the other day and I had great fun doing it. So I start off with red. Red's a great color, and you've all different shades of reds. Now I love the solid colors because they suit me, but it's up to yourself what you like. You know your tastes, right? So everybody's different. But I'll give you the meaning behind it, and you can pick the shade then that you like, right? So it's red is first, and that's for grounding. Okay, red is a grounding color, and it makes you feel strong, right? So if you're wearing red, it makes you feel strong. So blue then is creative, okay? And creative, it's also a calming color and a stability color. Like if you go into a room now and it's blue, right? You couldn't sleep in a room that was solid pink, right? Cerise pink, you never sleep. But if you go into a blue, like they sometimes they put blues and greens, gentle greens or lemons in babies' rooms because lemon would be a soothing and baby blue would be a soothing color, a calming color around you. So gentle shades, right? There's a hotel in Galway and it would blind you. It has multicolors in it and it's too much. You walk in and it's like a bold colors in every different section. So you walk like in one room and it's cerise pink and the next room is is red and the next room is bright green, or and then I'm waiting to get down to the other room, which is like a lemon or something, a really gentle color, because these are too much in my face and they aggravate my senses and stuff. So yourself, you get different feelings. Now, they say gold is a color for success. We should be wearing gold every day. And it's about courage and wisdom, right? Green then is the healing. We all know that. Green is for healing. So greens are lovely. You have so many varieties of greens. They're lovely. And green is for compassion and nature. Because when you go out to nature, you go out and you walk through a forest or a field and you see all these different greens, and nothing is perfect. And we never criticize it. We always go, oh, isn't that beautiful? Or isn't that? And everything is wild. Like, it's not manicured, right? And it's beautiful, but it's not perfection. It's natural. And that's what makes it so beautiful. If everything was sculptured, it would look very hard and stuff. It's all right in a garden to have something sculptured because you want to add a bit of, definition to your garden, whatever. But if everything was sculptured, you kind of go, oh God, everything is so perfect that it's, So green is healing, compassion, and nature. It's calming, and it just makes you feel good, Violet then is a lovely color. Violet is gentle, right? And it's about self-worth and connection with others. And actually, violet is very good with blues and browns, right? But we'll get into more of that later on. Purple then is confidence. A good solid purple is confidence. But again, you've different shades of it. So we're talking about a solid purple. A pink then is romance. So I thought red would be romance, but pink is actually romance. So yeah, pink is romance and self-love and patience. That must be why I love pinks. So I must need a lot of patience. And I do love romance. So orange then, orange is warmth. Love a good orange. Love a good orange. It's lovely. I have a lovely orange thing here, actually. Show you there. It's a candle holder. It's lovely, lovely orange. It's lovely. It's warm. And that's put together with a brown base, and the two colors together are gorgeous. Gray then is calming and stable, but not everybody can wear gray. It depends on the gray. I know Jim might put him in a charcoal gray, but the dull grays, it can be very drawing. They can draw your face down. They're not too many people can wear a dull gray, but a charcoal gray is nice. Black then is grieving and protection. A lot of people would wear black and they feel, I don't know, they feel stronger or protected, or they feel like, covered. No one can get past this, it's like a barrier, and you cover everything and no one can see anything. It's like, a wall. So that's what the protection is, right? You see a lot of young ones now sometimes who go around and they be wearing black. They don't want to be noticed. They just want to be wearing black and nobody see they might be self-conscious about their figures or whatever. I just love black. I do love black, but I've shifted a lot to I don't have too much black now. I have navies and stuff. Navy, like that navy with the white and stuff. I love the navy with the white. That's another color that goes well together because it's very is it nautical? Nautical is the word I'm looking for. Yeah. So then we move on and we see the lavender. Lavender is always beautiful. I was out today watching the bees in the garden, or the wasps in the garden, and the bumblebees going around my lavender. They're just getting the last bits of it before I chop it back. Lavender's to do with youth, vitality, and gentleness. Yeah, lavenders are beautiful. I mean, the smell of lavenders. We were over in with my sister, and we went to these gardens, these tiny garden exhibitions, and there's some lavenders in there, and I don't know what there's different strains of lavender, and I don't know what strain it was, but the smell of it was so strong. It was magnificent, absolutely magnificent. So then we have silver. Silver is lovely. Silver is lovely. You can get lovely shades of silver, and that's grace and glamour. Yeah. So yellow then, yellow is joy. Yellow is joy. And you know, when you have these colors on, like Esther wears a lovely yellow jacket. Esther's not in here today, but Esther wears a lovely jacket. And she, it's lovely. It's lovely and bright. It's lovely and bright, and it's good on her, you know, with the blonde hair and everything. It's really nice. So we have turquoise then. Turquoise is divine. Like if you go and you see turquoise water, I mean, come on, it's just divine. Okay, up around the Rockies in Canada, up around the Banff, you'd have the Lake Louise and stuff, and it's just turquoise water, just gorgeous. You see the snow-capped mountains then in the different distance, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous. So that's turquoise is to do with balance and emotion, and turquoise is a beautiful color, beautiful color. Browns then, browns, you can get lovely different shades of brown, you know. And this is a deep brown would be lovely warmth. You get lovely warmth off a brown. That's kind of a brown, isn't it? Yeah, that's a kind of a brown, but it's a warm color rather than black, you know. It's kind against the skin, you know. And yeah, so the brown warmth and security brown. Okay, beige then and neutrals. Beiges and neutrals, I think they need some bit of a strong color with them, because they can drag your face down. It's only you'd want to. I saw a lady there at a wedding one day, and she was divine, but she had the sallow skin, and she had beautiful blonde hair, and her outfit was kind of a beigey with a very light brown, a mauve, is it? And a very, very kind of smoky colors, and they were gorgeous on her, absolutely gorgeous. So beige is neutral, dependable, and flexible. White then is perfection, purity, you know, and okay, that's, yeah, purity, perfection. Magenta then is passion and self-respect, right? So they're the kind of a variation of colors. Just I couldn't write them all out because you'd be here all day, right? So I just wrote out a section of them and what they meant. And I think it's nice to have and know what the colors mean, right? Now there are a particular color for every day, right? Now you can pick whatever variation of this color you want, right? But the days of the week, say Monday is yellow, Tuesday is pink, Wednesday is green, Thursday is brown, no, Thursday is orange, sorry, orange, Friday is blue, Saturday is purple, and Sunday is red, right? Now you only need to have a little bit of the color in it, right? So if you have something with red in it, that means you've red on today. You can mix it with other colors, obviously, right? You won't be wearing head to toe in the one color, but you can get different shades, whatever shades you want, you know. Or you could have, I saw a lovely scarf there on some page, and it had all these different colors in it, but they all blended in very nicely. You know, they were very they were done very artistically. So you had a different colors, so you could wear that any day of the week, and basically it would mix with anything. You know, it was lovely. So it's important that when you have a vibration in your body and you have feelings in your body, and the yellows and the pinks and the greens and the oranges and the blues, they all attract different things. And these colors are all from different, I think it was Indonesia, they came up with this kind of thing with the colors of the day. And they had a very strong belief about this, that the days of the week had a color, and it was important to have that color on so that you could bring things to you, right? Okay, different things like moods, vibrations, emotions, feelings. You know, they did that. And sometimes they did it in their makeup. They'd put on a bit of makeup in that color, or they might put on an earrings in that color, but they'd have something of the day in that color, right? So it's very important that you know, take a look at what you have and see if you can manage. I'm going to try now over the next week to try and put on a color every day that's in the day, right? And mix and match what's in your cupboard, right? And then clear out whatever's too small or worn or holes in it and stuff. You know, because literally you can go to Pennies and buy everything very reasonably if you want. And you can get staples in your wardrobe that you know, right, that'll go with that and that and that. So you can mix and match, right? So yeah, I mean, I went to Pennies the other day. It was about 3 weeks ago, and my white is a great color for a jacket. It'll go over everything, right? Everything. So if you have a dress on, you can try. And it was a white denim jacket. It was 19 euros. And the one I got very dirty looking. Do you know, it had got a bit kind of worn. It was years old. So it had lost its color, and I couldn't clean it anymore. So I just bought a new one for 19 euros. You can't go far wrong. So yeah, so I mean, you can buy little things like that jacket now will go over any dress I have, do you know, and it looks smart, do you know, and you can I can put that on. I get these ones. I mean, I got a pink one for about 15 euros in Spain last year. And what I do, I've got a green one from Benetton. I got in a sale for about 20 euros back about, oh God, you wouldn't believe how many years ago, I'm afraid to tell you. Before I got married, and I'm married 31 years, but it's still going. It's a greeny blue and I love it. But you can wear that, and you can wear a sleeveless over it then if you're cool at night, you know. And it's great. It's great. It really is. So you can just, you know, mix and match things and layer up so that if it gets hot, you can take things off. And if it gets cool, you can put things on, you know. When I'm traveling now, I always travel with this one. Okay, get rid of that now. I always travel with this one because it's great. It goes over everything and it's warm and snug, and it's got fur here, so I can wear it and it keeps me warm, and I can wear any color underneath it then, you know, and I can wear I have these little fleecy things here that I wear, and that'll keep me warm as well. So I can wear that underneath it, and they're light, but they're warm, you know. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to touch off is colors that are very good together, right? Because it's important to just get a few tips on colors that are really good together, right? And again, if you go into a paint shop, right, and you take one or two of those sample cards, you'll find colors in them, and you could, like buying paint, you can put one color over the next and say, oh yeah, that's nice. And then when you're out shopping, you can look at things and pick up, you'll see the colors, whatever, and you say, oh, that color is good, and that color, and then put them together and say, oh yeah, they'll go good together. And then try them on. When you look in the mirror, you go, yes, and any hesitation, say no. Because you know, when you look in the mirror, you'll know, you get the feeling, right? It'll lift you up, you get the vibration, it'll lift you up, and you'll say, yes, that's lovely now. Because I know I went down years ago, I was to go to a wedding, and I bought a dress, and then I bought something else, and I wasn't sure about the second thing. And I said, sure, listen, it might be a bit of a change, you know. And I came home, and I didn't show the dress for the wedding to my husband, Jim, because I knew it was perfect, and I didn't want his opinion on it because I knew he'd love it, and I wanted to surprise him with it on the day. So I basically asked him about the other one. No, I got a strong no. Stick to what you know. You're fine, you're grand, but no, that's not going to work. So I knew then, right, okay, I was barking up the wrong tree, because he is pretty good at it, and Sam's pretty good at letting me know what is what. And I know myself, because when I bought it, I was kind of going, oh, I don't know about this, but listen, I'll give it a try and see. But no. So I went back to my, okay, I know when I look in a mirror, yes or no, and don't hesitate. So, okay, so back to this. Blues and teals. Blues and teals are lovely. They're really good together. Purples and blues are really good together. Green shades like sage and pear, they're gentle, right? So they're lovely together. Okay. Greens and browns are good together. Blues and greens can be put together. Cherry red and navy is really good together. Am I going too fast? Just let me know if I'm going too fast, okay? Shout at me. Okay, so greens and blues, cherry red and navy. That's lovely. Navies and teals are lovely, right? Greens and creams. Nice solid green and a cream. Or you could put a gentle cream, a gentle green and a cream together as well, because they balance each other out. It depends on your complexion, you know. If you're fairly sallow, you'll get away with it. But if you want to wear pale colors and you're pale, you need to put on a little bit of Indian earth or something. Do you know that Indian earth powder you put on just to kind of give yourself a bit of color? Navies and whites. There you go, navy and white. Can't go wrong with navy and white, right? It's gorgeous together. Lemons and light grays, or lemons and dark grays. Yeah, they're very good together. Yeah, like a nice charcoal gray and a lemon is, oh, it's classic together. The honey color and denim are lovely together, right? A ruby red and mandarin is beautiful together. Sometimes you go into a shop and you see these dresses with reds and oranges and pinks and every the color in it, and they're actually really good, and you'll get to wear a multitude of stuff with them. My sister-in-law bought a dress for her 70th party. Oh gee, there were multicolors in it, and it's fabulous, really comfortable and fabulous colors. I'd love to have found it myself. It's gorgeous, really, really nice. Mint color and charcoal go very well together. Charcoal is a beautiful color, but you need to lift it a bit with the mint, or a nice, mint is nice because it's a contrast, you know. Grays and reds go very well together. Even like you see there, you have those colors together. You can wear those colors together, you know. That's not quite a red, but it's a pink and a kind of a burgundy kind of color. This is kind of a pink. This is a kind of a pink, and those colors could go together. Do you know, you need to hold them up together and just see what they're like together. Do you know? Yellows and reds are beautiful together. Yeah, yellows and reds are beautiful together. Peach and lemon are lovely. They're lovely. They're nice and gentle, and with a good tan or a bit of Indian earth, they're lovely together, right? And then again, you can put on a little shawl or a scarf or something, you know, these light little scarves you get, and they have multicolors in them and stuff that will add a pop of something if you have a light color, you know. And they give a bit of you know, substance, so that you're drawing the eye to a darker color, but then the gentle colors come out from it. Okay, so the reds and the grays are gorgeous together. And the lavenders and greens. Lavender is a beautiful color. And the greens, lavenders and greens are very good together. When you're going shopping for stuff, you know, you might want to just pop a bit of color into something, you know, and hold it up to your face and hold them up together, the different colors, and see, oh yeah, I like that. And if you like it, you like it. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You don't have to follow trends. You don't have to follow styles. If people are wearing dresses that have, like if someone started wearing dresses with frills on them and stuff, and, you know, real Laura Ashley and stuff, I couldn't wear that. But I will wear a dress with big flowers in it and multicolors. Do you know what I mean? I will wear those. I mean, I have some beautiful dresses now, do you know, that are very comfortable and stuff, and I've gathered them over the years, and you get away with them, you know, you wear them every so often. It's very rare you get to wear them in Ireland because they're so It's so it's not warm enough always. But even lately there, before I went on holidays, I tried a new place to get online to get a dress, and it was 12 euros, right? And it was red and black, and it was just a summer dress, and it fitted perfectly. So now I know I can go and get that type in a different color, and it will fit me, you know. So you can, and those kind of places you can always return if it doesn't fit you or anything. But this actually fitted me perfectly. So but I was told stop buying off TVU for a while. He put a stop to my spending. So I have to reel my way in again. Okay, so shades. So you have different shades of color, right? So you have warm shades, soft shades, neutral shades, traditional shades, cool shades. So I'm going to go through those for you. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, so warm shades, warm colors, right? Burgundy, rust, browns, they're all warm colors, deep oranges, you know, the autumn colors. I love those colors. They're warm colors. And then you go for soft colors, which would be the pastel colors, the creams, the light greens, the light pinks, the light, light colors, lemons and stuff like that. That would be soft colors, right? A soft gray, like yeah. And silver would be kind of soft as well, wouldn't it? And then you have a modern color, which is white and charcoal and black. They call that a modern color for some reason. Popular colors are lemons and blues, right? But you can mix them with other colors. Like the blues and the browns go very well. Even I have a thing here. I have a color thing here for stickies, right? Okay, so you can see there the lemons and the greens go very well. The greens and the blues go very well, right? And you can mix those, they go very well, right? The pinks and the burgundy, that's kind of a burgundy, right? That's a kind of a burgundy or a brown. It's hard to tell really, but that's that. If you're wearing a cerise pink, you need a solid color to bring it down a bit, because it's very in your face, So anyway, a neutral color then would be mint, some browns, and a forest green. Okay. Traditional colors are wines, blues, and dark browns. Then a cool color would be baby blue, baby pink, baby gray, white, and teal. Powerful colors are the solid colors, right? So you're talking about the blacks, the bottle greens, the pure yellows, those solid colors. They're all strong, powerful colors. Okay, the futuristic then would be the cerise pink, this one here actually, the cerise pink. Futuristic, they're very in your face colors. But I would advise that you put that with another color, like you could put it with a navy even, put it with a navy to bring it down a bit, or even a white cream. See the cream there would bring it down a bit because you don't want it to be too in your face, And again, it depends on your complexion, but you'll know when you put it. I pretty solid colors are okay with me. You put it next to your skin. Whereas if I put a gray up next to my skin, I don't have anything gray there. If I put that up to my skin, look, it doesn't do me any justice whatsoever, right? Whereas if I put a bottle green up to my face, that would do me better. It lifts me a bit. So I couldn't wear that. That's kind of a camel color. I couldn't wear that for love nor money, right? I couldn't wear it unless I put on the Indian earth and put a bit of makeup on and put a little bit of gold with it or something, or a brown with it, to give it a bit of solidness. But make sure that if you're a pale complexion, I get very pale in the winter. So if you're a pale complexion, put the solid color next to your skin. So if I take off that, I'm much better off wearing a solid color next to my skin, So let's see, if I have future romantic, the smoky colors are the romantic ones, right? the smoky colors, the smoky pinks, the butter creams, the blues, you know, they're the romantic colors. Exclusive colors would be mauve, a deep purple, a dirty green, and a dark browns. Okay. And then you have the dark colors, the usual dark colors, the blacks, the browns, the mahogany, the bottle green, the purples, you know, all those dark colors. And then with the dark colors, you'd mix them with another color to lift them a bit. You know, if I had a, say, the yellow there, and I put something with it like say, let's see now, a red. That's a strong color. Then you have, what's that? That's a navy, goes with it. A green, it's lovely with it, actually. Sorry, green is lovely with it, and black is good with it. So you'll see from the light colors, you put something solid with them, right? Or you could put something gentle with them. Let's see, what have I got here? I've got you can put you have different shades of green there that you can put with it. It's the kind of light, darker, lighter. Do you know? So you put things together and you get a feel for them, right? So when you're going out shopping, have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fun, right? So yeah, that is about it, really.